Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Akashic Record Series. Today we're going to be talking about how often can I or should I connect to the Akashic Records. And I think this is very similar to my previous video. There isn't like a black or white answer, there isn't a specific answer, but I am going to clear up some things with this video. At the beginning of our journey, there is a benefit to us connecting every day, even if it's incremental. Like we were saying, we're working our way up to connecting to ideally maybe like an hour or 45 minutes. I think that's always a good amount of time, but that's also not needed. It's the amount of time you need to get answers, to feel connected to yourself, to feel aligned. And at the beginning, there is a benefit to connecting daily, really, you know, just opening your records and asking questions. There's a great benefit for us doing that, really. And I feel as time goes by, like for example, today on my journey with the Akashic Records, I don't necessarily connect every day. I say that as well as sometimes I feel like they open on their own, my Akashic Records, they just open on their own. And I can think about the Akashic Records, or I can think about opening my Akashic Records, and they just open. So I don't intentionally open them up all the time though. And I think that's because I'm already attuned to that energy. I already feel like it's helped me with my intuition. So sometimes where before I might open my records to ask a question and to feel it out and to get an answer, I can get that answer just outside the records, just like asking myself and being aware and using my intuition. I do feel like the Akashic Records has helped me tune in more into my intuition and my higher self outside of the records. And I think that's something that a lot of people can benefit from. And it's something to take into consideration. But I think at the beginning, yeah, it is good that you connect every day and that you put the intention of asking questions and working on yourself as a channel and receiving and healing yourself, because at the beginning you're focusing on questions ideally to really understand yourself deeper and to see what needs to be healed. So, you know, especially I think for me it was like, what's holding me back from connecting, because I felt like I wasn't connecting. My whole journey with the Akashic Records has been really a roller coaster, to be honest. And then I think once we get past that, figuring ourselves out as a channel and practicing, and then we're just going to use the Akashic Records, open them as needed on our journey. Maybe we use it for work, maybe we're a light worker, maybe opening our records helps us with Reiki, maybe it helps us with connecting with clients, maybe it helps us in our creative work, maybe we play an instrument and connecting to our records just feels really good. But I also feel like we have to make sure that we're using the records for other things too, because there's so many ways we can use them. I'll make sure I link a video I created a while back on other ways that you can use the Akashic Records. You can use it in like the creative process, you can use it to flow, to get into a more focused energy so that you can study and retain information better, to communicate when you have important meetings or things that you need to say and you want to make sure you get your point across and that you understand the person and the other person understands you too. It can be used for so much. You know, we have so many stories from students that use it in the most creative ways that I would have never even thought of to suggest. And it's exploring, going on this journey and like trying the records with different scenarios. There are obviously different scenarios where I wouldn't leave them open, like for sleeping or when you're operating heavy machinery, like you're driving your car or something like that. It's best not to have them open then, just for your own safety and just to be careful. But get creative, try new ways depending on where you're on your journey. And even if you're just starting, like maybe you want to start trying to see how it feels like when you study or when you're in class and you need to really feel focused and concentrate, open them up for a little bit and you can close them. It's important to find a way to integrate the Akashic Records into our lives, especially our own Akashic Records. Will it be for work? You know, I remember back in the day I had a job that I just felt like it would stress me out so much. So what I would do at the beginning of the day was open my Akashic Records and then leave them open for a bit, and then I'd close them and then I'd open up later in the day. So before I even got stressed, I was already in this very calm energy, I would open them. And it did help me stay more focused, more present, and not kind of get into that 3D energy of like feeling stressed and just like I would lose myself in some way. So it really helped me connect to myself and you know, figuring out what works for us and how we can integrate it into our lives, I think is obviously for the channeling purpose of it, but also, you know, the other benefits it has of us feeling more connected to ourselves, the people around us, and the things that we're doing, also connecting to those in a deeper level. Personally, I also open them up quite often to channel for my Instagram, to channel with runes, to really just feel more connected to creative processes, for writing. I've found ways to integrate. I think this is a good time to also think about how you would integrate the Akashic Records and what feels right for you. So it really depends on where you are in your journey. I would say if you're just starting out, try to do it daily, commit to it, make it a priority, because it's going to help you feel more confident as a channel and helps you heal, helps you work through those layers, the onion layers that we talk about. And if you're already on the journey for a while, like, I'm sure it's already part of your life. And if it's not, how do we reintegrate it? How do we start to use it more, and helps us just feel more connected to ourselves, feel more aligned, helps us maybe connect with our purpose and mission. And if you're in level 2, opening others, like, are you going to use that to help others, or are you going to use it maybe with the kind of work that you do? Maybe you're not channeling necessarily, but it could help you feel more connected to the person and the work that you do. So this is all very unique. Everybody's on their own little journey with this. And it is a journey. I always remind everybody of that. Like, there is no end goal really with this. It's, how am I going to use this? How am I going to connect with it? And what does it mean to me? And my purpose, my mission in this life. And, you know, I feel so grateful to be able to connect to the Akashic Records and to help people through this, because I do readings for others. And it's like, I don't know, my life would be so different right now if I hadn't found the Akashic Records so many years ago. It's beautiful. And that's why I'm so passionate about this, because I know a lot of people can benefit from this, even if it's just opening your own. I hope this information's helped. I hope that, you know, I'm bringing some kind of awareness to the Akashic Records. I hope if you are curious about this, that you message me or comment below, and I'm happy to answer any questions and to add it to the list for the Akashic series. And if you are enjoying this series, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!